Balloon World. I'm Michael Flood, your balloon twister, and this time I want to teach you how to make a strawberry. This is a really cool and simple design, but it uses one fancy technique. I'm going to show you how to put a raisin inside the balloon. Not an actual raisin, a balloon raisin. Don't worry, I'm going to explain everything. Let me show you how to make it. For this design, you'll need a couple of balloons. I'll be using a red 5-inch heart. I'll be using a wintergreen 260, and then to make the raisin, I'm going to be using a scrap of 260 and a scrap of 160. The sizes for the scraps don't really matter, it's completely up to you. If you don't have a heart, you can also use a round balloon. Either one will work. Let's start with the scrap. Get a little bit out, and we're gonna, drop it. We're gonna start by making a raisin out of the scrap. You're gonna tie a knot, and then tie another knot right on top of that knot. What you want is a nice meaty knot like that. Once you have it, use your scissors to cut off the excess. There we go. Now we have the excess trimmed off, it should look like that. Now comes the advanced technique. We're gonna take that little knot that we made, and we're gonna put it inside of our red heart or round balloon. This can be a little tricky. You're gonna wanna push it in, and you wanna get it down here. If it gets stuck in the neck like that, you can blow it up a little. And then push the air up into the neck, and then back down, and now it's down here. Isn't that cool? Now we want to inflate it a little bit more. You want to get it to where it just starts to crease like that if it's a heart, or just until where it's round if you're using the round balloon. You want it to get almost fully inflated, but you also want to leave it a little soft. Now we're going to tie a knot. Now we need the other scrap. You want to have your other scrap handy for this because it's going to be a little tricky. One thing I like to do is I'll hold it right there, that way I can get it really easy. I'm going to find the knot here on the bottom. The way that I do that is I hold it upside down and I roll it around, and you can sort of feel it there. And it might take a little bit of practice to be able to find it. A round balloon, this is a little bit easier. If your raisin is rolling around too much, if you leave a little bit of a tail of slack on, it'll help it stop rolling around. All right, I got it. Now once you have a hold of the knot, which for me is right there, you're gonna twist it. Just like that. And you can see I have it right there. But if I let go, it's gonna come undone and probably pop on me. That's why I have the scrap. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna wrap it around the knot, underneath my finger, at least twice, nice and tight. That'll keep it from coming undone on me. But the next what I have to do is I have to take those two ends of the slack and I have to tie a knot together to make sure that it won't come unraveled on me. Oops, like that. I told you this was tricky, but trust me, it's a good technique to have. Alright, now you can see I've tied the knot there on the outside of the balloon, even though it's inside the balloon. How cool is that? You can see the slack right there. The little raisin I made is there now, and I have the slack here, so I can attach the rest of my balloon to that spot. You may have also noticed that the heart gives the balloon this triangle shape, making it look more like a strawberry. You can accomplish the same thing with a round balloon, but with the heart it's a little easier to get that shape, although most people will never notice. Now it's time to make the leaves of our strawberry. Get your wintergreen 260 out and inflate it halfway. Let the air out and tie. Give it a squeeze and a stretch. We want to twist a very small section, maybe 2 inches. We're going to twist 3 small, soft flower petals. They're going to be maybe 4 inches in total. That way when we make them, they're a little bit longer than 2 inches long. So you can see that's not very big at all. I got 1, I need 3 more. They should all be about the same size. So you should have it arranged like this. The rest of this I don't need, so I'm gonna break it off. To do that, I'm gonna twist the seam like that. I'm gonna tear it like you tear duct tape, which means I'm gonna pull one way forward while pulling the other way back. And you can go like this. Just snaps in half. Might take a little bit of practice. I'm gonna take the rest of that slack, I'm gonna wrap it around a couple more times. And then I'm going to tuck it into one of the flower petals. And now we have our leaves. Let's attach it to our strawberry. So I'm going to put this right here on top where I have the slack. I'm going to take each piece of the slack, I'm going to wrap it into it. Any excess that I have, I'm going to hide inside. The only thing left is to clean up the bottom here. For this, I recommend some scissors, just because the rounds and the hearts of this size usually will pop very easily. So if you pop a lot of these trying this, trust me, that's why. I'm going to cut it pretty close there to the knot. And there we go, one balloon strawberry. How cool is this? And I know you're thinking, who's ever going to ask for a strawberry? Well, I actually get asked quite a lot. And in fact, if you want to make this for like a strawberry festival or even just as like a table decoration, it's a good design to have. Well, that's it for this video, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button, and I'll see you back here next Monday with another balloon animal lesson. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure you subscribe. And if you can't wait till next Monday, check out the playlist in the description. I have over 100 balloon animal lessons. That should keep you busy till then. And if you want to do me a favor, why not follow me on Twitter? I post all kinds of fun balloon animal photos there. I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister. Remember, you can make anything out of balloons, even a strawberry.